Hi and welcome to the channel and a new video. I'm doing a video today on a used Tourer and it's on the Sterling Sport. I've gone and forgotten the number already. Hang on. Right, I'll start again. I'm here at Northwestern Caravans near Cheadle, get it right. I'm looking today at 2013 Eccles Sport SR 564 with twin singles and an end washroom. This caravan has been won over from new, and Alan here, Alan Sheldon, I think he's saying Sheldon, he knows what I mean. Alan is busy jet washing at the top there, he's a real hands-on guy. I've just literally turned up here, and next minute he's going, what van do you want out? What do you want? Do you want to do a YouTube channel? I said, yeah, well, I'll see how I get on. Anyway, at the end of the day, he says he's pulled out a van that I quite like. Let's just go on the review. But Alan is a really amiable guy, and I've been coming in now for about 20 years. Used to do a lot of motorhomes, and I did a sort of thing for Caravan Motorhome Mart, so that's how I got to know Alan. And I've been here over the years, and last time I came here, and we were saying it was icy cold. It was 2 years ago, and I did the Caravan, which is on the list of videos on the channel. So if you want to look up those, and the Sally, that's another one, micro caravan. So if you want to check out those, they're on. Search through the videos. Anyway, let's get on with this. 12,995, 5 short of 13k. Let's see if it's worth the cash. Well, it's getting late on in the afternoon, so of course the light's fading. But Alan, being Alan, just said, I'll power it up for you. Moved a couple of vans out and did it. Now, before I start this review, some dealers won't even do that. Some dealers are very sort of, I mean, I won't name any names. I don't believe it. It's even made me a cup of tea. Thank you, Alan. Still hot as well. Some dealers, oh, it's like a major trauma. If you turn up and expect it, if you even ring them up, say, I'm going to come and do something, oh, I don't know, we don't do that sort of thing, and they start getting all a bit edgy, and you just think to yourself, do you know what, forget it, because I'm not going to give you the publicity anyway, if that's going to be the way you are. I mean, I will persevere with some, but anyway, let's get back to here. Northwestern Caravans, a lot of history around here in dealerships from the 50s, so this sort of stems a bit from one of those dealers actually. But anyway, let's get on with this review. So this is a van that's owned from new by one owner obviously, and I was in here before because I've done this also for Practical Caravans. So if you get the February issue, which will be out in oh, hang on now, let me tell you, February, January, I think it's for the NEC issue, this will be in it, so it'll be a bit more detailed than what I'm going to go in on the video. So anyway, let's crack on and get on with this review, because I did have a look, as I say before, and I was quite impressed, and Alan said, I think you'll like it, and I did, and I do, but let's have a go around it, let's do a tour out of all his vans that he's got here for sale. I did fancy that Bailey Pageant Series 6 actually, I think it's a Monarch, and I was going to do that for sort of cheap caravaning, but it's getting a bit dark, etc. And anyway, there's more time to do those sorts of things on another visit. Anyway, let's crack on. I'll start off in the lounge here. This lounge can be obviously made up into a double bed. It's got good sort of cushions in here, and I remember seeing these new and being very impressed with them. Sitting on them, still support, still plenty of support there. Cushions look good, scat cushions, nothing spilt on there. Same on that other side as well. You've got obviously your central chest of drawers here, which is the norm, and the table bit here that opens up. And obviously for the slats for the double, and another cupboard under there. Surprisingly, the Swift only put one blown air outlet on this and didn't do a twin outlet. Of course, you've got the normal Swift, well done, access locker flaps. It's a really comfortable lounge area. You've got your LED spot lamps there, of course, and you've got the other lights above the sunroof there, and the speakers. The only downside about having the speakers up there, I don't know if the Swift owners have noticed this, or Sterling owners, but the sound quality isn't the best up there. They always are better in a cupboard or underneath the lockers. It's just better sound. You're not going to get proper stereo, decent stereo by any means, but the sound is always better. But anyway, flat screens and blinds, of course, plug sockets here, 12-volt socket there, and also, you know, you've got your good sized lockers. And this was like a bit of a, supposed to be like a bit of a cocktail cabinet, but to be quite honest, it didn't cut it with me. Just putting these bottle holders there looks a little bit of an afterthought and a bit of a DIY feature, I thought at the time. Bit of wiring loose up there, but nothing that's going to cause any problems. So that's your front lounge area, and you can sort of slope around on those as you can. You won't be able to sleep on them because they're not quite long enough, but you could have a nice sort of comfortable relax there. Let's go in the kitchen. Right, now here in the kitchen you got obviously fridge freezer, and also you've got oven and grill, spark ignition, dual fuel hob of course, and Swift's own sink manufacturer. And the only problem with these is it can go a bit blur, a bit dull and faded over the years, but this ain't too bad. Some more plug sockets in the corner, LED strip lighting above, and of course you've got the old faithful microwave, and again nicely finished, nicely flush fitting in there. Again, cupboards up the top here, he says. That's just it, that's it. Extra worktop folds out, all in quite nice condition. It's been used but definitely not abused. Everything shuts and opens correctly as it should do. Over on this side you've got cupboard, getting some shelving, a little bit more worktop here, and also you've got the wardrobe opposite the kitchen. Now that isn't opening up, so that needs obviously seeing to, so we won't mess around with that. This fan is only just sort of, there we go, get it right Andy. I don't know if you can see in there because it's rather dark, but you've got the TV status vision plus aerial in there, plenty of room there. Shut that up. So let's just circle around here a bit. The kitchen is good, it's in nice condition, it's been looked after, and this van feels a very tidy van for a 5 or less than 13k. Let's go into the fixed beds area. Right, well obviously this can be partitioned off using the old concertina jobby, but you've got 2 single beds here and they look quite comfortable. I sat on one before and I'm going to sit on this other side now as I look across there. Again, plenty of comfort support in the mattresses, storage above your own side window of course, nice big sort of roof vent at the top there, and also mirror there and some sockets, and also to put your telly up on the wall, so you can both lie in your pits and watch the TV. Of course there's great storage of course underneath as always on these, so let's have a look. So lots of storage there. Now he says you can't put that down, that's it. You get a scatter cushion there too, matches the headboard. Again you've got corner LED spot lamps, and also again you've got your storage above here. Now these shelves weren't the best and that has warped a little bit, but it's nothing major at all. I've seen a lot worse. That's fine. So great for a couple, or maybe with the kids. Mum and Dad can make the double bed up there, kids can sleep this top end here. So it can be used as a 4-berth tourer, which we're all in favour of. Let's crack on and go into that there washroom and see if that's in good order as well. Right, ooh, the leg, there is a leg down on this at the back here, but it's don't quite all that good. Fully lined shower unit, which you don't get on new Swifts anymore, which is a shame. And it's very clean. There's no signs of anything being broken. A few moulded tray things there for putting your soap on. Again, no roof vent in the Swift washroom. It's a bit of a shame. Bailey do that, and I think Eldest do. I'm not sure. I can't remember off the top of my hand. Not top of my hand, top of my head. Here we've got a good hand basin. Again, looks like new. Storage underneath, a bit of shelf there, mirror here of course, place here to hang your towel up. Everything is nice and clean, it's dry. You can get a washroom window, which you don't get on the new Swifts anymore, so it's a bit of a shame. Thetford cassette electric flush loo of course, some storage up here, and some shelving there. And now, I'd say this van has been really well looked after, in all fairness. There's blown air heat out there as well, outlet there. So it really is looking quite good. I think it's really looking good for the money, to be quite honest with you. So let's have a bit of a summary and see what we think. Look at that. That looks a real spacious Tourer. I mean, if two of you's using this, you've got a really spacious van, haven't you? I think so. Right, let's have a summary and have a cup of tea. Oh, well, my tea's still here and it's not gone cold. With that talking I've done today, I need a drink, so I'll do that first. Yeah, your brew making's not bad, Alan. Luna, leading light. I haven't got that mug. I've got a collection of Caravan memorabilia and stuff. Swift and Abbey and people like that. And anyway, I'm diversing. Right, let's get on to this. So the sport range, I always thought was a good value for money range of Tourers. I thought it measured up well with competition. You had your sunroof, of course. You got all the spec you need. You got the Truma excellent heating system. Aldi, as we know, is a good heating system. You sort of got to wait a bit for it to warm up. Truma is instant blown air. Again, it's horses for courses. Personally, I do still like the Truma blown air system, but that's just me. Storage generally on this Tourer is really good. You got good overhead locker storage. You got good under seat locker storage too. The kitchen is good. It's well equipped. It's got everything you need, and it's in good condition. Yes, that sink has seen a bit of wear and tear, but it's nothing at all that you're going to worry about and lose sleep. The wardrobe is pretty good. That button probably just needs a bit of alteration on there. You might need a new button, I don't know. But it obviously needs just looking at, and it could be a bit niggly fault. All the other press button catches work fine. I looked at those before I started doing this video. And of course you've got the high-key roof vent in the top here. And when you come going into the washroom, you've got a good end washroom there with quite a decent bit of space, good line shower, looks like absolutely new. I'd even stick my neck out and say that washroom has hardly been used. It really looks good. So whoever's had this van, if you watch this video, well done for looking after it, and also well done for Alan for getting it up and pricing it at a good price, because I think for a 5 short of 13k for a 10 going up for 11-year-old van in good condition as this, that's not too bad at all. So would I buy it? If I had the money and I was in the market for a Tourer, this would be, and this layout, I think this has got to be one I would plumb for. I guess especially with the one owner thing as well. I think when vans have had several owners, you always get a bit sort of suspicious, has there been problems and that sort of thing. And it's passed through a lot of hands. It may not be that, but that's just generally sometimes a rule of thumb that can happen. Right. I could hear his power washer. Now he said to me, I'll turn that off for you if you're videoing. I said, no, don't do it. All I should have done was actually shut the door, shouldn't I? That would have been the wisest thing to do, but no, never thought about that. In the meantime, I'm going to have my cup of tea, and hope you're liking the videos, and thank you for watching. Please keep subscribing. Please do feel free to share, and please do comment. And there'll be lots of more videos coming for in the new year, and also hopefully to bring you some more classic Caravan stuff as well. And yeah, that'd be good. I have been promised a 1930s Eccles by a friend of mine, and it needs a bit of renovation work, but I'm hoping to get to see that in the next few months. which you may have just tittled it up a little bit, but quite excited about that, and we'll do a nice video on that as well with some possibly quite a bit of old brochure sort of shots. So that's the way. You'll be seeing this video probably before Christmas. If not, it's after Christmas. You can still get that belated Christmas present. Go on to Amazon. Sorry about this, got to push the books. Go to Amazon, put Andy Jenkinson Caravans in there, the books will come up, and there's several on there to choose from, including the latest ones, Visual History of the Touring Caravan, and also Caravan in the 1970s, which was released about 12 months this week. So do look out for a new book next year, to the back end, the Visual History of the motorhome, and also towards the back end of next year, not last year, the Story of the Caravan, which is another book that's I've got to start work on and get written up ASAP really. Also, there's been some videos of me moving the archives. Yes, I'm going upwards in the loft, and I'm moving my office. Big turnaround, lots of work going on there at the moment. Got my mate Jeff, he's strengthening the floor, strengthening the rafters up in the loft as a precautionary measure, because there's a lot of weight in paper, especially with the amount of archives I've got. So consequently, there'll be some videos possibly coming on that, some vlogs basically, how I'm getting on, and if I find anything that I'd forgotten all about. See you on the next video. Please keep watching, please keep subscribing, and if I don't see you before Christmas, which I probably won't do, this video may be the last one, have a good Christmas, have a great New Year, and may just have a peaceful one. Well, this cup of tea, thanks, Helen. Luna, leading light. What do you feel that cup's gone? Nice cup of tea. You can hear that power burn, can't you? The power thing, what doesn't matter. Right, see you again.